We'll start in the front court with Eric Griffin, the big man Jarvis Varnado, along with Mike Kabongo and DJ Kennedy in the backcourt. For Toronto, Quincy Acey along with Kobe Carl, Jonas Valanciunas, Jordan Taylor, and the aforementioned Terrence Ross in the backcourt. So a lot of familiar names on the Raptors roster that you may have seen if you watch a lot of college or maybe D-League basketball. You've seen a lot of these guys over the last couple of years, and Miami obviously loaded with talent, because who wouldn't want to find a roster spot on the two-time defending champs with a chance to play with LeBron and D-Wade and Chris Bosh?
Yeah, I mean, if you can play with those guys, life is very easy. You just got to fit in, come in and play some spot minutes, play hard, be able to shoot the basketball. And, you know, like you said, they don't need much, but they always can find somebody that can fit in.
Nick Nurse is coaching the Raptors Summer League team. Dan Craig will lead the Miami Heat. Raptors are in the gray uniforms trimmed in black, while Miami is in the red jerseys and the black shorts. And Toronto controls the tip with Jordan Taylor, point guard from Wisconsin, and Kobe Carl, George Karl's son, in the backcourt. Big Valanciunas in the middle against Varnado. It's a good matchup in the post. Physical on the first possession. Varnado strips it away, but
Terrence Ross
able to recover with Ross.
Look at the old school Jordans, Terrence Ross.
Those are old school. Those are original.
Those are our era Jordans.
DJ Kennedy can't connect on the jumper. Varnado runs it down. Kabongo, undrafted out of Texas.
I like him. Very good quickness, get into the lane.
Kennedy lobs it for Varnado, who can't hit. Tries to clean it up down low, and a foul will be called against Toronto. And they have their choice.
Look at those.
To call it on.
Those the old school MJs.
Now, I had a pair of those. I actually had just the black and red, not the white.
Did you outside right when you get them and start hooping for Chad?
I imagine I did. I actually still have them in my basement. They're pretty tore up. They're pretty beat up. And I could probably go look and see what size they are and tell you what age I was when I had them. But I'm guessing it was about 12 years old.
Oh, boy. That's good. You keep them.
Well, those were the originals. I had to keep them.
You got to get Michael to sign them some kind of way.
Where's Charlotte? Doing the wrong game for that. Taylor pressured in the backcourt. It's across to Quincy Acey. Carl.
Pass.
Valanciunas down low, takes the bump, and draws the foul on Jarvis Varnado.
This is a big wide body. He'll play some solid minutes for Toronto. They would see more of him. I think he has to get some more experience, some more reps, some more touches. But he's a big body.
Was the 5th pick in the 2011 draft, and then waited 1 year to come over from Lithuania with his buyout situation, but was all-rookie second-team performer this year. Made 57 starts for the Raptors and averaged almost 9 points a game. Was even the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month in March. So there's definitely a lot to work with there, and a guy who's all of 7 foot and 240 pounds.
He looks a little bigger than 240. He's put together.
It's not a soft 240, I can promise you that. Nato throws it away down low to Kobe Carl. Taylor in the front court, inside the arc, will shoot the 2 and knock it down.
Nice pull-up by Jordan Taylor out of Wisconsin. He's one of those players that is a good knack, big physical point guard. Good to see him knock down that first jumper.
Hit a lot of big shots as a college player.
He did.
And played in Italy a year ago. Was also in the Summer League with Atlanta last year, after being undrafted in 2012. Was a second-team All-American in 2011. There's Ennis with his first touch, and foul called on the screen will go against Griffin.
Offensive foul, the 66er,
Miami Heat taking full advantage of the Summer League opportunities, playing in Orlando and Las Vegas, and upwards of 20 different players between the two summer leagues seeing action. AC misses badly, and Ennis.
Good job by Ross.
Turns it over. Valanciunas out to Ross. He'll fire the three.
Nice. Keep it high, big fella.
Valanciunas active early, finishes. It's going to be a nice challenge for Jarvis Varnado in this game against Valanciunas.
Yeah, big challenge. I mean, because he's giving up some size. You can see Valanciunas a nice kick out, get in position for the offensive rebound, and that's the way they teach you. Keep it high, don't bring it down. And he got it right back up off the bounce. Good feel for Valanciunas.
Griffin against Quincy AC, shoots the pull-up. Jordan Taylor clears it for the Raptors. Kobe Carl through the paint for Ross. And Ennis whistled for the foul on the perimeter. Just underway in the opening quarter. Raptors a 7-2 lead. Kobe Carl will inbound. Carl spent time with the Lakers, the Cavs, and the Warriors, but last played in the NBA in 2010. And there's Valanciunas again.
Good play by Terrence Ross. Love the speed and the force he came off that screen. Drew two, kicked it to Valanciunas.
DJ Kennedy answers with a triple for Miami. There's Ross again on the drive, has it kicked out of bounds.
Look at Ross come off, set up the big fella. I love that down screen when the offensive player comes off extremely hard. You can see two guys went to the ball and no help side, no offense, no defensive weak side help for the Miami Heat on that play.
Taylor against Kabongo. AC will run it down. 7 to shoot for Terrence Ross against DJ Kennedy. Pull up inside the arc. Kabongo will clear it. No, he loses the handle. Mike Kabongo in 2 years at Texas was scoring nearly 11 points a game and over 5 assists. He missed 23 games for the Longhorns a year ago after some contact with an agent caused a suspension, and then came out and went undrafted.
Gets after it defensively.
On cue, Smitty.
Quickness.
Varnado back at Valanciunas. Finally has an answer on the offensive end for him.
Good job, big fella. Way to square up. He's just big. Valanciunas is just too big for the Miami Heat. But you see the Terrence Ross and also Kobe Carl, because they can shoot the basketball. So much space for him. And now you just come off one screen and the middle is wide open for him to have his way. And after he have a big to go show, there's basically smalls that have to pick him up.
And he's taking advantage by finding open space. He's not standing still and waiting for something to happen. He's active down low. He's making things happen.
Good point, Chad, because a lot of big players, once they set the screen, they don't roll well. They don't get out of their screen well. You can see Valanciunas is rolling, doing textbook with his footwork, opening up, and he's ready to receive the basketball.
Free throw puts Toronto up 11-7. 6:25 to go, opening quarter here. Kabongo through the paint, will get all the way to the rim, leave it for Varnado, and a foul on the floor before the shot against Jordan Taylor.
Kabongo doing a good job of getting into the lane. You see this Miami Heat team defensively, they're active, getting after it. I want to see a little bit more of James Ennis. We haven't got him in the offensive flow at all. Not a lot of touches.
Kick out there. Here's Ennis on the drive all the way to the rim. Can't connect, but he'll have a couple freebies coming. Ennis, the 2013 Big West Player of the Year at Long Beach State. And acquired in a draft day trade with Atlanta. Was the 50th pick. Averaged over 13 points a game at Long Beach a year ago. Second free throw. Pulls Miami within 3 at 11-8. And the Heat going into some full court pressure.
Carl doing a good job of handling the pressure.
Offensive foul on Carl as he knocks DJ Kennedy to the ground. Kennedy gets up with a smile. I don't think his smile and Kobe Carter's smile meant the same thing after that play. Taylor all over Kabongo. There's Ennis for 3. Air ball. Varnado the putback.
Varnado doing a good job of clearing space. Uh-oh, here's Terrence Ross.
Up and under for Terrence Ross. 13-10 the Toronto lead. Kennedy on the drive. Draws contact. Juan Valanciunas with 5:27 to go in the first quarter. We'll head to the timeout. Terrence Ross